Well, 4 outcomes, 1 terrorizer. Yes, can you hear it longer because it has no reader. Wait, sudden, to the other sign, to charming, sweet as a sweet loving gallery, the rating all 0, that's good. The battle can you go to from yourself that what keep on, gets me to other keep you right, the other way you keep your rights. The other way you keep your rights against meeting an arrival. Now it's always that be whoa, people said that notification. The service, oh, I have to do it again, this resent. Sometimes it's a really information to corresponding area. Oh, what I like about there is still the legs doing. Do we get a says together with the pack following? Peppy Pecky song, I am the bucket, we bucket rocket, they song, together they song, do the gay sons that listen all to gay. There was something a background to the play, the sense of the sun. Yeah, det ska blachen så att det ska inte. You ska take the ball, det kan inte se. The other channel that's so loud around here. Du kan inte visa. Quira di tia vitale. Let's see. Let's take a look on. There's odd movies, a long, very long movies, yes. The category settle go it is again. Don't exploit that here. Oh, the station. It's just the easy get thing around here. But there's only one channel use around. The hair rate is around. What about the sickness? What's out against susceptible per current location? Just easy getting off. And now we need to get to vaccination around here. There's always, of course, kind of infections because I'm not yet getting it for since I had to get that sooner indication. About human circulation. I don't really want to get it. And what happened now? I feel like I'm possible getting something possible. I don't know. Intuition later, and he's only 2 days after. He will sick rather, getting tired, so it's always. I'm too tired of this guy now. But the guy, how many days Korean? This ain't a song, but the key, because we have to take a little better squirting, daddy. Bonesy up the car, get a sector of fears, to what fit, to what boost the sweet down. Like a facade, why did this all can I do it? Thanks, but I have to. Where's it if you get it? Cannot thanks, but thanks, but it couldn't fit us, if you like it. Turn the copies over, shouts for this. To turn a copies over, shouts for this, you got to go to solve it, you can riddle dualization. The message to use a party, hot and on a profile cause. To we can say, said the fully in the channel pictures being a little bit now. I see a little bit of case there. Whoever's about to pause the up the beat to glass and left with PS at 32 speed and tasty. If you do to get this quarter plus. I don't really think about anybody who's really gay. We saw the after yes, but the talks up the can say good about the game silly. That's the first time to that movie. Interview to come solo by the get a little bit salsa to that movie secretary every day to work out a little bit to that. Because the weather levels up equine and shepherdly at the support to be down. Let's set your bed to get your share, sir. That I can't have this from 50% share. To see you as that I can't, the cat shares too. To set the body affair, to set the car share. This is super loud, the deep shoot the bomb dev. Number 2, Stacy pour faire, etc. La princesse sous tipide, sans temps était. Le gamme chanson de votre supplicanche. De vite passer pit sans lettre quand on se touche à de quête à la santé que vite santé. Touche sous ça de paix scène qu'on cherche. La condifili c'est ça laisse sans forme, t'es qu'on a devil c'est. Du chassou, puis quand t'as nu yippie, c'est dans ton chien. Tu comme château de filles, c'est tout pensé. Quoi c'est que that's a crazy that's very hard to say anything actually. To super long you face this observation for produce nothing. You can't solve it. It's got a dark background. Really very hard anything they say. There's something a situation in my head to plan about it. What I record this again, I get a sick out of here. That's serious. This is catastrophic issue. This these are totally say the infection, so it's pulmonary. I mean, what's the point of this picture? There's no point of it, okay, there. I just so the smell of fish, everything. Lots of fresh and more fresh, got a reputation. And if you're looking to fake, I'm your to curate, to call me typification. You could call me for to be, to call to hear for you taste. First you get the lobster to bet the salutation. To you to get the, to you to bury the play, you get the creeper case of beat the game. You don't work out nowadays, because if it's more of a day piece, just in case, but the best they do be that the case be the case. Well, good prices are here. I had to step out the case. So what the will attention? Do the cat say so? Lucky to I miss the summer happy. Also the face and another to the case. Too good at this on the body key. This again, booty. It's everything, sorry. This morning, woke back to get a place I think to the call, the space of the good time, we see to the call. To play for steam, we did it to return call, we got a shock of sick so act as I am, because yourself, the nation, everything. There was this working for this about the life, and I am feeling it that valley face, that's the case, with my little off to karate. Who got a vessel? Who got a letter to phone me to say that was the tasty. We got a putting it says to show it to wear, so that's the shopping. To cut it now day, I am Mr. Full Time. On a proper place with now I am at to turn the case on to SA. In for the brand and the first I down to the I've had talk. I had a taste who I don't go to well and I said down now to several rivers about to visit this the case. Did I have to be to get a sign to the penalties to the cattle sign to put up a sign with a rubber song. I have to with this is not gonna pay back. Case it's a good TBK. To the go with this color sign. What you about to say, son? Wow. The first profile at this let's go down and taste for the balls. I don't think for a lot of quiet. To the solid back of days. A big guys, you are on. You gotta start at the monster city, could you decide? Just to set it apart. While now we does ever stop a fever day. There are fortress you made some to Saturday with a stuffy gown. These say walk by to get to you guys before it gets in. The message has to so fun to subject to get it to say so. To get some to the yourself, the case so Bible so shoot I stay or shoot that go. Get out the sunshine, that's the sign. I did that like it, keep it back. I came at reference to first I'll keep it raised. I rip and set it all by private man. To solve a visuals for my beast, the basic color, this a therapy. But must have we could have a sign. To kill, set to get around. It's every salt that gotta lies. You gotta do it, not to say. You make it up to somebody. When you talking not to sign, you gotta wait to say the day. So I get tired sometimes. Pretty much everything, including this Abiazze. Instead of that to get a solidify, to communicate a need a song, to get a bowling in the view. To get a service but this your first be far. To get a view to be safe, preferred. And I way to start receive that to result to the simple thing, while to gain a sense victory was a basin. Will roll out the basin to the wild card we are. Okay, listen to the masterpiece, to the goal line, cause alors si apporter the shadow du sein, ou le happiness, ou the shadow du camp. Il jette tout shadow du pain, quello de ti, je suis pas un pipi. Move up then the pay to get a desert shed to the bone. Excited to feed number phone over the side. To the sick out of guess I will follow the shy with a lie. To say this to that a coaster said to. We got to sell the food Australia. There's a tattoo to the special fair. Over to a fantasy. To a cushion for getting in the feet of better Lucy side by the father shed. To be got about the supper to by the face off. Good a lawful fish, shoot a temperature, start a sense of speed and fall at the best Satan. To the sort of fair. It's like I said. There's a little repetition to dire la macchina patata, but the movement of a miniature size is about it, but of course, to say how I said it. You gotta listen, so there's started to, I'm not like I gotta stop. You gotta say something, you are lying, anticipation. To get satisfied, first step by pepper c'est la partie de chi. Tu sais le tout se sentit de la vérité. Courant qui bouchait sous ton le navire du dessin. Tout compte de séquence, ça trouve la forme du dessin. La transition n'est pas que tes to colonize education, for file necessity to the Japan, to sector, to seduce, fellow thought, service at the profile. Now we're able to get the lab, call it the side sound. To those not the cinque da di P, to base on the keys, the beat in the bay. To what does this rather the two? To say, to get a substitute, to get it with the tease, to wear a full pass, see the day they decide. Well, little feet is the fee. Express it talent to play like you are. The mind I know it takes some. So starting at the defeat, that first up the season to be a good and leave for better company. We get some the contest. What a fight for keeping me able to get us this up to go so kind of show it takes to be so special. What the face out of it so got a part to the data about this get out of the face to the side of this boot of that us by the living pepper and the nexus till to competition to go take we go together so together to be the same. I am here to the faith to just about to see you. What I will do without to say. To say that's not just a play. Somebody they talking, the body gets to say. We left for two, but let's go to our thing. Picky body. Oh, that's the invitation. I've got conversation. Who's something to do though? Alright. Wait, so come on, I need half to get on. Fish. Somebody else. Let's about this putting on this is the fish that Everything is ordered. There is a line, eyes, white, together with the gate, there, nice. It's always the choke propagation. So it's the cape cause it's also the cape. Let's see, how to actually play. Well, it's quite lots of parodies. The voices, it is funny. And this, of course, not to remember, forgetting anything around here. So I get smile about here. So how it's gonna be. Let's do the test. Can you? Is never ever the best of the feet, not ever to apply occasionally. So I guess see about there. Maybe I should be fine. I don't know really how that's working out. You will be very quickly coming out. Did you get an idea to try to pulling off the time? Press some, baby to the fine. You can press those, press it down. Say, well, to start some, press it down. What again? Nothing new, but very common now. Everything is being accelerated, so trace, so baby to be time. Why rather side of scene? I will when I'm outside. Happen to trigger now, well singing out to the other side, going up forward to the fine. I have that look in town every time. If there is pressure, nobody respond. You can see you happy now, stop. Hey anybody, this is your chance. Let's take a look around the world looks fine. I was rather to wish you that he turned not. I was saying think about it just to find it right. Let's set the something with what's going on. Without a when you show it. I'll wait to well let's see together with this song. We'll know it concert to keep it there. I can't hurt the other side that all. I wish you not just stop level. Let's take to see to what there is to decide we can. The results, what you're really looking for. They decide for passing your name to die. Prove the saddle make it best to draw sun. Well, take a look around. I'm not knowing about what this situation. We gotta say some privitation. You gotta listen to your body. You can say some looking on. To the beat to the lesson song. To where who ready to cost the credits ever keeping everybody a thing. Life is a sun to catalytic. They all have the duty. All that they send, all that they began. To get results is they said. To a case, go to earth, forget it. Like not be a fine. Out of sign to get all the thing. As much as possible you can find. To go to face up to turn your feet. It's not the kidding outside, it could be the fine. Or if the case I'm looking a surname. Well to God, is it too good in your soul to kind? Take a look at it, now said the typical looking realization. I can't tell. To the better fantasy that gets a ball with the greatest story to round the feet and say to do we can together do the I have a case of myself. There's not the surface case I'm trying to send to solve TV case to get it won't be done so you said it that's the case I'll suffer many traffic with this. I'm the best sponsor here, that's it here. Go to stay saddle BPK, saddle work, go to stay saddle good pay. I'm the best person how that's everybody wanna love. This guys so it gets looking good carrying out the case. Oh yes, I always have cool case to play song in my room house. Welcome here, ever a thing, willing to pass on. I don't know that you kidding me, anybody takes that here. Body, cracker, they took you to be salty, body, we can taste it, you matter. To the conversation, but to get something in the shot, caterpillar and a shot, couple days said that if we expect to get the cater pop, collocation to party for cute films, the slim and teeth, desiccation. There are also a talkin, because I'm right about that. You gather such things that can, just to say next of things. I the case rate that do you talk about to make inside what the how do you go on the priest there, case of C cast between 2160 out of here. To cause okay, that's good at the 60. Keeps made for respectful to go. Set the case to the case, set the case set to go. Hello, always a see to cut the case to the back. We'll not pay for that, so fuck it. Sure, I say. But anyway, somebody else might have, as I said, adults on here, because set the case around update. It was kidding me. You cannot do it, this is set the case out, let's not do gallopy. The candles, what the case there. For the temp, I decided on the date. The feel last time for loss, so this not for the dress, so ready to decide. I want the first include. Arrange the cost include the holiday center. To go to say something, to calibrate, to can list out mosquito to run. So that's good opposite. Keep up everything. They said be the battle all the sign to have and to it takes to somebody to pay. Are you looking for, so I guess I'm looking for photoshopping, there's a talk about that. In the few wish list, they fancy to shitty, left the place, so you think about another all-star generation. Our opinion, it's gonna be disappointing, but hey, that's fantastic, they say. Oh no, what this, and I think it's to the dance, where is so 60, what is the red is to record the feeder can. Auto travel, little service, this okay, we Uber, the various cells, and cherry better, they've been picking. The bed, not picking up the butter rest that aren't that fun. To conversation, to the final, to the session. In the pure, rather to thought to the sign. Go to the side, to go south, to get a plan. To the side, to get a call, to vacation, city sign. Education to Kisan to go to think, gotta sell the gotta better take education to decide, gotta send to go with set to good to go, let it sell. It's coming the business, sorry the PDT to the set the time. Well, you lie smart, I thought it gave us all time. It gave us all things, it's a favor, in dedication, to conversation. Okay, let's do it. You ready? To cover soul time, to cover city. I know you want it, and what you wait to do, let's do it. Just do it. Set, got to set there. Don't come on here. Gotta let the teenagers get tired of fine. We're surely fine. You look at everything, that is just the body says. She has back and says, we'll let her up there for the bad fair, let her wait to let her, it's just good and the better if I say, with the better don't say the speed. No other day, there is sense of sound, they get there now, I feel like to shake. Where are these coming from? Where are these coming from, I ask myself. To get the kind of sound. Well, here's a camera. It's looks like a test sound to the kind of the paper, chick. Are you doing something, guys, to see? Alright, let's look at all those videos, I guess. Wap out, you got to again. To the same thing as always, alright. Always is the case, review those videos, alright. Okay, let's take a look on here. One by one, those videos, I guess. Never having conversation. Look at the dance and down with so fine. Edification to the yucky town taking in the sticking. Ibisi försöker ta henne vägen. Inte att ta sig rap i allt dig. Vi sätter paus och shut up ready vad hoppsar. Oh yeah, pay see around here. Alla behöver kanske någonstans en liten för att tidspåta en vad. Inte sikkert av vad det ställer för musik i autokejsarna. Och får man inte överkappa tuva till pösen och movies. Gata. Vad du ser kapar och för mig skulle lasta i det på jäti. Så sa du rapporter på vita alla parties. Därför hittat en hisasspänna kapper. Och lejon tog det fram och senare så att det var så att se sig. I matchen. Du kan det sig. Du vill säga sann. Du kan se fitta alla band. And next we start shooting at the right on the ferry to see. The must be to cut easy to the dance up it's easy to get there. That's me for a call little lover. To get the service calling. To get a beat to the sound of the server say the first that the bass and well there was something more than this the cat of therapy the verification the camp of proof and use certification. Years of rotation, thought it was a sound party, we get a boost, well, set a limit, but there's that going to be the volume to PP, that the follower advertise, apply the read it, that it gets to it, but it is, set it up, fit it up, could have paid for heaven, it could have been for the human system. Go to the top of the boat, to the boat, could have gone to the boat, to the dust, to the east, to the bend, to the cover, to the rest of the boat, to the view, pretty good, to the couple of days, who could have up for a look at the beat, to the disco, stinker, to the goose, to the up for a drag, but a two, but a goose, to the case, and they did a beef for a look, and he was a race, to the cat, to the dust, and a bus, to the bus, two with a geek, with a butt, to the bulk, and a freak, and a this, and with time, with a bed, to the right, to the boat, that they have to the deuce, and a dinner to the bus, that say to the beef, for a last of the pop, and a days, and a book, and a cheap, and a salt, in the after the deuce, and a bet, and a wait, and a this, and a beat, and a beast, and a car, and a pick, and a bus, and a couple of each, and a night, and a yes, and a battery, face, and a deuce, and a base, and a piece, and a day for a piece, and a proper window, so for an intake, and two day time in the note, for cat and a hat, and deck, and a deuce, and two for a two, for a kiss, and table, so for a diva. Let's do something right this time. There's a discussion here. Very nice. Here. Don't seems to get it this sound. Volume. Absence, let's take a look at this. Here listed here, there's a real lock. I don't see the list is here, there's this kind of thing. This is all, I guess it's kind of variable. Like an anything is here. It's very impossible to say anything if you don't know what this record is all about, I guess. It's all about talking out here. This is annoyance of this, I guess. So, which are recording devices here? This camera. So, you need to take a careful look at this, I guess. Okay, here it is. So let's attack this visual guys to see on here. To gotta say something to the corruption to the goodbye to get so the key. Let's get it in the case or an or Jason correct to get say let's get it also case sorry. This check to micro this to compromise system to activate this. Well, I was so proud to give away that to the goddesses. Let's go look up there's also system education. What could be this here? As the product key. I don't know what this talk is about, I guess, because that's a kind of a responding about this, I guess. With the case it's just a talking right, so tell that the case super voice on the decoration. Yeah, right. The cara de da d that's a compartment the commentators say. Well, just because a blocker a character flapper on here. So surprised about this case of the and that's okay, so let's remove it as if there's a new. Alright, what are you doing? Not do anything whatsoever. Okay, just need to take out so out of there. The smiles under the to gotta say some Remember name, you know? There's not a character, Flaffora. This is what Flaffora here. It's just pointless to have that kind of text to case anything. Oh, that was kind of obvious about what was this case obvious. The best of the expedition. So, I'm sure that there is voice about those videos, Wait a second, you might be right about something. But actually, kind of right now, the ideas about it. Look at it. What is the voice edition here? MP3, there's editing. Oh, yeah. Avi profile, they said. Videos, only Avi. But do nothing. Well, I don't really get the cases here, but what video only Avi is Gustav Avi, they said. So what are these cases now? That voice was going to really good consideration. In past year. Oh, it is all the same thing, I said. What's consideration here? Okay, I get the case, please. So what was it, the case of finish it, What are those now? 50 gigabytes? Quite a big file, so here. AVI file, MP3. An MP4 file, so here. Edit custom of it. So what happened here? They said cancel. There's no noise on here. Let's get a look around this. Did you really have some stupid mistake here? They said on here. That's testified by desiccation file. They said. Oh, this is Gustav. There's a song. To get a lesson. To get a love. There's two of them. This is kind of surprised. Let's take a look around this part. That's holding on. There's two of them, I guess. Gustav and testify about this case of files are here. Avi 5.2 half face just the date modification is here. It's all the same problems here, over and over. Pressing new files. They should just looking for another voice here. So, as a young server, I should try to figure out that kind of thing, so what those videos are. Meanwhile, I've got a lot of videos in here. Let's look at what happened here. That's what's saying right here. Well, that is kind of amazing, is it? Look at me. Let's take a look on. Yeah, let's see around here. Well, that was a good, what a video quality. It's surprising, but yeah. Look at the crown. Okay, so yeah, what happened here? It's a heat to get down to get fly around here. It took quite a long time around here. It gets really gets what gets here? There's a crazy car on. Look at that, there's a right to that. So what is this? It's just stuff around here. You love this stuff around here. Look at the car. You're gonna feel nothing, because not a lot in this case here, right? This is here. Do it here. Look at it here. This is a lot of this case stuff around here. To get a fly here. Look at the car here. Give yourself to it, but this kind of thing around it. Yeah, see around it. Look at this case. And there's a very much case of money population put to this kind of stuff. Oh! Look at the hammer showing, I said, I'm gonna have a read as case of see around here. Like I can use this as record. Feel that there's is a person. And case of 1, 2, 3, Vuoi che se quella fanno steccare la cantina sette cara letto cara big bird sette fine this is like really easy sia la cosa per la cara sette per la consistente sarà per la cabo piena Lucamo sotto cara per piena cara se quante da pitto piala Come scelto cara fatto per la capitano scelto sotto quanto per quale perde sotto coppa non consisto quale vetto curiosità quale fonte scelto cara per la quando sotto quale fonte capo per la senti chiede cose a cosa per la tessera While Sierra Peppermint and let us la cattiera. Wow, here it is a photo me up. Let's see if I can match this. Let's go. I really tänker det, koska äidän siellä tässä, mutta tekniikoidessa, asioiden sulle tänne tuotte kesä, peräänä kesä. Let's go, case you want the case. Okay, oh, that's next one, that's a political kind of thing. Oh, that's good. Have a shooting. Set the case in it. That would actually pick files in it. Yeah, we're looking for 32 megabytes on here. This is good sale, they say. And I was surprised about it, so awful, I guess. And the background seems to be quite a similar, this is my respect. Okay, see? What do I see around here? That wasn't really nice security around here. Seems to be heating into the net around. Is it the earlier? Oh, is it the lava version? Okay, so better get the better. What heating around this, okay? Another part around here. They're working on. There's a putting a set, I guess, look at this out, because they're keeping on it. This is a better right here. Look at this guy, so the thousand of it. I was gonna press. Oh, that's about to be your face around here. It's just a crazy amazing. Crazy here. It really is a easy case. There's a putting of water right here. Take a look around. See, it's just in a case of form. It should be taken away. That's because the wallet here. And so what's on the case. Oh, that tends to get the gun around the corner. Look at this excellent processor. I really love this part of this, don't you? Let's take a look around here. There's a really case of P2 card right, son. Oh, that's a lot about it. There's a crazy guy here. Also got an answer here. There's a couple of sparks around that done. Guess what the thing right here? There's a there's around here. There's a any chance? What chance for what the case now? Organization is you shouldn't be hitting around here. There's a God fall up the cable, set the ground up play front. Alright. They're looking around the town right there, so that's just improvised by my technical right on. Adipediate is a Catholic good day, son. The people so suit that you can talk about this case, son. But I like all of this, so still I guess so much 160, that's absolutely really cool also on. La social sequel with the nowadays shoes that's the hard face. I don't think so how long you will be looking. Alright. What is this for? Caser. Different caser. To compare. Is it what is ready here? This is a broken. Gotta place sound. I don't say anything is here. Work around. Is a keep it on. The Pokone. Ship right up in it. Okay, this is it. Not really on a security. Look at that. This is a technical. Let's get the car out of car. There's a last there. There's a watching. I'll keep a check around here. There's a flat case. This is a saw on it. There's a hard this car. Alright. So to get a better right there. Comment all out the sector here. Take a look at how this thing looks. Alright. Yeah, right. Okay, I should have taken a picture up on myself right here. Yeah, it's coming on it here. There's a mark. Look at it. There's a. Alright, okay, so. Okay, well, in this case, it's like a hammer. Second case, maybe we have this case of worker, you know. Okay, top all of this here. No. Down. What happened here? Where does this noise come from? Any ideas about that? It's not here, there's a. What do you like this off? It's not here. Something really. I don't get it, guess it, huh? There's a tears, tiny correcting. No stream. There's this case here, huh? Is that the case thing, huh? Take a look around the way for what to get the water on here. I'm saying something a recording cases here on the day, so but the guy right there. Let's take a look around here, there's a secret case, so. Come set to cover up the case set the. I use that person. Stop this case over here. Putting una cancer set the kind of left kind. You really have to think destination on here, technically. Found like this quite interesting song about the second on here. Well, it gets up here, found a case over here. Our hands gets to stop speed on here. It's something is a motivation right here. Okay. This is case okay, kan ik het? Dat is een podcast dus. Okay, transition update. Building. Yeah, it is. It's more of a size at time, yeah. Where it's coming from? To go, busy get at this son. Supple of the gay son. It's too bad the guy said it was a bullet. So you can put some kind of a speed part 300. Well, that's quite interesting thing around here. Well, that would be keeping quite a classic, or it's only for somebody who's willing to buy something like this kind of stuff. Apparently there's got a lot of demand for this kind of stuff around here. Well, might as well increase this demand in case anyhow. Set the case here. You can always say for Muhammad, because that's the only thing in it. But here, let's take a look around here, this and Guys, yeah, so just the hammer at the. How many things a hammer at the? Amateur, guys. This is an amateur around here. Amateur in the case, I was nice recording this case, so you can application out the format, I guess, I see around here. Okay, let's take a look around here. Can't see and it's just a very obvious around. But I think there's a thing around here. It's technically there's a requirement. My see round the look around. Hey, I want to get early to it. Can I show about something? I want to go with my technical, but this guy's technical. Right, the is coming up. The same kind of to the actually just the 3 hours. I call it 7 o'clock. I guess put together quite a bit guys to see. Well, I saw guys to see it. Then for the fighting right here. So what's playing those videos I guess this year? Video, upload, station, you take a time, conservation. Yeah, it is coming right here, there's a around here. Where it goes on, you see about this. So how is something here? That's depending about this operating system and so on here. Operating systems, you're gonna have to take a risk for action, is it? The website that is here. Let's take a look around those technicals around here. The gotta say Senate. It's running around here. Everything is technical around here. This is quite a piquena para fettu quena settu quena. Tu tere pensana tu picana tesana. Divicana settu quena tiesana la picana repitu quena. I'm okay for format tesana settu quena. The flight apart the front of it. Well, that's a case of this hitting around here. Take a look around this case. Oh, it's just an auto case of this character that is a that is a call squad there case coming on. Unfortunately, they didn't show about very well about it. To go the station, to get the conversation, to put that they could with the case there. The front of cameras, it can be hours I guess inside if we count here. To go the set to cut the case out of be with that. And a try? Yes, son, alright, yeah, they said to go 30 days to TV2 sound this day, said with the case there. Some part of lift it, baby, so down to go it, they said. In the same day around here, there's some travel application. So playing with the case over here, there's a corner, like a righteous here. So it's set up performance and running that is well the field work around here. I can see the very well balance there. Here's a challenge shooting 7. The summer shows that this is the first 4 or so last year. Alright, I will get to the our final format is to put this video. Alright, the athletics around here. Athletics. Do you have any videos about athletics here? I don't know really, athletics is it's quickly around athletics is athletics they can see over it is athletics cat holly. Let's get an end because this is still athletics now this athletics you find about the performance exercise demonstration pretty much what you're looking for it is fitness player for sprint run indoor access page right here. Alright, the trailing case center. Do this up to, yeah, it's just another thing. ING, everything is at the backboard case center. Go below the same candidate to get the case and athletics, fitness, case exercise, performance, case and demonstrations around a performance exercise around athletics performances around here. Okay, I got the case of the comment of what I want to say to the names. Let's take a look around it so I have a corresponding to feed the names. So right now. Let's do it occasionally. Dear it demonstration video exercise performance. Where are we? Let's get a about it. Alright, this is kind of interesting about the challenge ruling. No challenge ruling here at this I don't know really occasionally what work about it. Here is wrong with this it's a laughing, isn't it? Yeah, lean case in it. Okay, let's take a look at here this other society case in it. Say so. The son of home Bishop GT certificate lesson. My dude, you're gonna get an interesting name right yourself, too good to get this security we get at this okay, we'll get some lock eyes on about here. Alright, okay, so then high jumping is let's take a look at those high jumping videos. Yeah, it is. Let's guess what happened is when you hit the porridge, you guess in a year. Good. It was reversing right here. The good. Out of a case in a case. That's a very smart return. Alright, so yeah. Okay, let's take a look at internet about the jumping is it. Let's look at here. It is the smallest one here. Set. It's the second analyze here. Exercise of the jump right here. And also long jumping here. So remember that occasion. Acceleration, long jumping. Yeah. This is here on it. That's a frontal face around here. Horizontal after the standing jump. Express the strength around it. It's one of the things occasion. Spot. There's a high jumping, isn't it? You gotta say this is. Do we gotta listen? Together, set together, listen. It'll be good that the case. Who got a ball of table ring observation? Getting over action. Here. Paul, let's get out of the action. It's an adjustment as here. So let's look at those videos because it's the same part of videos, so I can say that not so much around here. It's gonna be like a this case and could be this quite easy run. Especially there's a okay, so kind of the point of this video because it was in respect around here. So we have length of those videos, so that's really crowded here. So what is this video to get around here? Good, let's get a bonus video. You're gonna see what this size around case here. So is this video come to the point just around here. Transition. I have the time to finding about the other thing. Okay. This computer is really under stress around here. Really is under stress around here. Let's take a look around here. This is the part of the case. Oh, let's use this. Let's look around technical. This is a good way to review about it. So why you very fail about it. Here is exercise. This is see about it. Better angle about it. Now you have let's look around. Okay, you're getting it to that part here. So what's the matter? Because you're not to shift enough higher on here. This here, see about it. What's this? Now you really know about why this fail about this. Let's just we sent you this other case in case here it is here on a jump around here. You have to jump higher if you really want to get over that. Exactly, case. Then the reason is you should jump high enough. Okay, so there's no any mystery on that case and to go so I don't know what happened about this, but I want right now to get down anything small and hear about the amazing who know how to please say talkative relation. Whoa, okay, back sense. speculate like haha you're telling about it. I don't know what channel I'm gonna think about uploading those videos, but if you use this site all the folk of making the thief because he's the record of her own.